Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to have an aesthetic physique. A superhero-like athletic build, the kind you see in movies, all over social media, or even like those cartoons or anime characters with those shredded abs and crazy muscles. But as I got older, I always wondered, how does one actually obtain a physique like that? I mean, you don't see many people in your life very often with visible abs or that shredded V-taper or toned muscles. Or if you try to look it up or find a good video online, most people will give you these BS get shredded in 7-day videos or these 5-minute ab workout videos that don't get you any results. And it's pretty funny how these people in these videos will show you these different workouts and exercises, but they never show how they obtained their physiques. They never really show when they first started or their journey along the way or the different routines that they used to obtain their physique. And I think the most important topic is always left out, which is the mindset and nutrition aspect of obtaining an aesthetic physique. So I made this video to show you guys how exactly I went from this in September 2021 to this aesthetic physique in October 2024 within 3 years, and the timestamps are there and it's raw and authentic. And I recorded my progress along the way so I can show you the actual exercises and routines that I used. I will be giving you guys the list of the routines that I used so you can screenshot them for your own personal use. But let's get right into the video. If you have little to no fitness experience, I recommend using the basic calisthenic exercises like I did myself to build a strong foundation for the main muscle groups so that you can build an aesthetic physique. For those of you that don't know, calisthenics is a form of training where you use your body weight for resistance. And for those of you who are busy and don't have a nearby gym around, calisthenics is also very useful. You can also learn some cool skills which I go over on my channel for those of you who also want to learn skills like I did myself. The first routine that I used was a very famous push-pull leg split. And this split helps you organize your routine simply so that you can train the major muscle groups in different days. I personally started training 4 to 5 days a week, but if you're just beginning, you can actually train 3 to 4 days to give your muscles more time to recover. So on push day, you want to target your major pushing muscles, which are the chest, triceps, and shoulders. The exercises that will cover these muscles are push-up variations, pike push-ups, and dips. On pull day, you want to target the major pulling muscles, which are the lats, the upper back muscles, your forearms, and your biceps. So exercises like pull-ups, inverted rows, bicep curls, and rear delt flies will be very basic exercises you can use to train your pulling muscles. And to build a strong foundation in your legs, you want to train your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, and your calves. And exercises like squat variations, lunges, glute bridges, and calf raises will be very effective exercises for building a strong foundation. And to build a strong foundation in your core, I recommend training 1 to 2 core exercises after your push and your pull workouts. Some great core exercises are V-sits, leg raises, planks, mountain climbers, hollow body holds, and hanging leg raises. If you're wondering about sets and reps, I recommend training anywhere from 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps, so that you can build muscle effectively. And if you can't do 8 to 12 reps of a specific exercise, the thing I love about calisthenics is that you can always find an easier variation. So let's say I can only do 3 to 4 push-ups and I want to aim for 8 to 12. I can max out and do 4, and I can switch to knee push-ups so I can finish my target rep range. Core is a bit different, so I recommend training reps or amount of time that really challenges you. Here is a basic routine that you guys can use and adjust for your own personal use to build a strong foundation. So after using the fundamental basic calisthenic exercises for a year, this is how my physique transformed. You can tell that my muscles were a bit toned, I was a bit leaner, I was a bit more shredded, and I got stronger at exercises like push-ups, pike push-ups, pull-ups, and dips. You're probably wondering, when do you know if you have a strong foundation in calisthenics? I would say that when the basic calisthenic exercises have become easier and they don't really challenge you, I would say that's when you have a strong foundation. After I built a strong foundation, I actually started incorporating more weights into my routine so that I can pack on more size for my muscles. I started off by using dumbbells since they allow me to train specific muscle groups that aren't easily targeted by calisthenic exercises. So dumbbells allowed me to train my biceps by doing bicep curls. They allowed me to train my side delts by doing lateral raises. They allowed me to train my rear delts by actually doing rear delt flies. They also allowed me to isolate my triceps by doing tricep extensions. And especially for your legs, your body weight won't be enough alone. So I actually started using dumbbells to actually add on more resistance so that I can grow my legs in size. A couple months down the line, I actually started going to the gym with my friends, and eventually that pushed me to get my own gym membership. So then I actually started mixing in gym days into my routine. Some days I would go to the gym and train with my friends, and other days I would train calisthenics in my room because it was fun. However, my routine was kind of scrambled and it was all over the place. And I couldn't really give up one or the other because I really love training calisthenics skills, so I continued training both. This is what my physique looked like at year 2. And I had trained 1 year of body weight only, and then the second year I was mixing weights into my routine. But you could really tell that training both calisthenics and weightlifting was really effective in achieving an aesthetic physique, so I still continued to train both. Eventually, a few months after year 2, I finally was able to establish a routine in place so that I could train both calisthenics, weightlifting, and my skills. And I'm going to share it with you guys and give you the full list of my routine at the end. However, this is just a disclaimer. Some of the exercises that I do are more advanced, so I would recommend that you be careful and build up to these because it can take many months or even years to learn them. So my current routine is a push-pull leg split Monday through Friday. And if I have a little extra time, I will actually train skills on the weekend. Monday, I will do push training at home, and it includes my planche training, which is an advanced calisthenics skill. So I start off with planche warm-up to get some blood flowing and prepare my muscles and tendons for intense training. And then I will spend some more time doing my planche training, doing some attempts, holds, and assisted holds. After my planche training, I actually do my push workout, 3 sets of handstand push-ups until failure, 3 sets of 10 to 12 pseudo planche push-ups, 3 sets of weighted dips, and 3 sets of 2 core exercises of choice to finish off the workout. Tuesday is my pool workout, and usually I tend to train this at the gym. So I start off with 3 sets of muscle ups until failure, 2 to 3 sets of explosive and regular pull-ups until failure, 3 sets of 10 lat pull-downs, 3 sets of 10 dumbbell rows in each hand, 3 sets of 10 bicep curls with 3 different variations. And if I have time, I will finish off the workout with 3 sets of 10 rear delt flies. Wednesday is my second push day, and I usually change it up and I go to the gym to train this. So I start off with a bench warm-up using the bar only, and then I do 3 sets of bench press for 10 reps, and each consecutive set I actually build up weight until I do a plate and 25 on each side. I also like to hit my upper chest, so I will do 3 sets of incline bench for 10 reps, and I do a build up as well for that exercise. I like to do 3 sets of cable single arm lateral raises. You can also use dumbbells if you prefer as well. And to finish off my push day, I do 3 sets of 10 tricep rope push downs. This is a nice push workout to see significant size increases in your pushing muscles. Thursday is my second pull day, and usually I like to repeat the first pull day, but occasionally when I'm busy, I actually train at home and modify it a little bit. So I start off with a quick warm-up by doing scapular pull-ups and then banded pass-throughs, and then I start off with my front lever training, and then after my front lever training, I start my pull workout, and this consists of 3 sets of 10 explosive pull-ups, 2 to 3 sets of weighted pull-ups, 3 sets of pull-ups until failure, 3 sets of 10 inverted rows, 3 sets of 6 to 10 body weight bicep curls, and then 3 sets of 10 hanging leg raises. Friday, I currently train legs at the gym. I did used to train more advanced leg exercises at home, but I actually wanted more size for my legs, so I started using more heavier weights. So usually I do 3 sets of 10 barbell squats, and like I said, I like to build up each consecutive set until I get to 3 plates. You don't have to do 10 reps with this barbell squat because it is really intense. However, I like to push myself and make my legs suffer. I do 3 sets of 10 leg extensions. Then I do 3 sets of 10 hamstring curls using the machine. I do 3 sets of 10 of the hip abduction machines. And I do 3 sets of 10 calf raises using the machine. And this is the routine that I have been currently using for months that helped me achieve my current aesthetic physique. For rest times, I usually tend to rest 2 to 3 minutes in between each set, so I give my muscles enough time to recover so that I can train effectively and build more muscle. And I always like to prioritize tempo and form over the weight and the reps, because in the long run, I will see more gains. Here is a list of my current routine so you can screenshot it. You don't have to use this exact routine, but you can use it as inspiration for your own workout. So of course, your training is extremely important, but if you're not staying on top of your diet and locking in, then your progress will suffer and your aesthetic physique will come slower, especially if you want abs or a leaner physique. So I will explain diet in the simplest terms possible so that you can achieve an aesthetic physique. What mainly determines whether you gain or lose weight is the amount of calories that you consume. Everyone has a calorie maintenance, and a calorie maintenance is the amount of calories that your body needs to maintain its current state. If you're trying to lose weight and get shredded, then honestly, I recommend eating 200 to 400 calories less than your maintenance. If you want to gain more weight, then I recommend eating 200 to 400 calories above your maintenance. If you're wondering how do you know what your calorie maintenance is, you can Google calorie calculator, input your information, and it will give you a good estimate of how many calories that you should be consuming daily. The cool thing about calorie maintenance is you can honestly eat whatever you want as long as you're staying within that calorie range, and you will see results. I personally eat junk food and desserts pretty often, and I am able to maintain my current physique. I'm not saying I recommend junk food because there is cons like drained mental energy, poor digestive health. I'm saying that it's important to have a balance and not restrict your diet so much that you can't eat your favorite foods. It's about building a sustainable approach so that you can make your diet last and you can achieve an aesthetic physique. But you also need to make sure that you're getting in your protein for effective muscle growth. So the amount of protein you should be consuming is you want to get your body weight in pounds and multiply it by 1 to 0.7. And that's how many grams of protein you should be consuming. So if my body weight is 165 pounds, you want to multiply that by 1 to 0.7, which is 115 to 165 grams of protein per day that I should be consuming on my active and on my recovery days. And prioritizing protein will really help you in building a shredded physique because it helps you feel fuller, it gives you more energy, and helps your muscles recover efficiently. Let me know if I should make another video on diet because there is so much information to cover, but that's the most important that I can explain. A very important thing that most influencers don't cover is the mindset aspect of achieving an aesthetic physique. Because you can have a great routine, you can have a great diet, but if your mindset isn't there, you're not going to achieve an aesthetic physique. But I'm not like most influencers, so I'm gonna give you some great mindset tips that you can use to unlock an aesthetic physique. If I can only give you one mindset tip in the world, it would be to prioritize consistency over intensity. The thing we need to realize is that we're not always going to be motivated. Even the most successful people in the world aren't always motivated, and they also have bad days. They are human as well. So if we're having a bad day and we need to complete a workout, you don't really have to complete the same intense workout. I would just recommend focusing on showing up to the workout. So you can train your favorite exercises of your routine, or you can even do a warm-up. As long as you're maintaining that consistency, you will see amazing results and achieve that aesthetic physique. Even for me, I'm not the most consistent person. Sometimes I don't even complete my full workouts and I just do my favorite exercises. But since I'm able to show up majority of the time, I have seen amazing results. And the second important tip is that you need to enjoy the process of obtaining an aesthetic physique. Why do something you don't enjoy? So if you can learn how to enjoy your training and make it something that you enjoy and not see it as a chore, then you will see amazing results.
If you guys want me to personally help you unlock and obtain an aesthetic physique using hybrid calisthenics, then I highly recommend that you click the link in the description because I'm actually taking on more clients for my one-to-one online coaching. But the thing is, I'm only looking for people who are willing to commit and invest because I really do have limited spots available. But if that's not you, I also have a free community where you can join and ask questions and share your progress amongst over 1,000 other calisthenic athletes. So I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you in the next. Peace.